Welcome to tip number 3, which is about demonstrating a few powerful features. Let's have a look to the newly implemented advanced mode, which enables high flexibility if you like to manage your preferred choice of switchgear devices already at the very beginning. As already shown in a previous video, this is where you can choose the size of the property, resulting in a different list of rooms which are typical for this specific size. This is the easy mode, where predefined switchgear is considered to be used for the defined number of lights and socket circuits. Newly added here is the checkbox for advanced mode. If activating that, the circuit table will get extended by some choices to specify devices in detail for specific circuits. Now I will assign to the various rooms different protection devices with different characteristics and will generate the application. Let's define the living and dining room circuit. First, I will tick the checkbox to define that circuit as circuit for lights. Next, defining the quantity I need, and I will change the proposed standard device to a 13 amp breaker as plug-in version instead of screw terminals. For demonstrating, I will apply as well some changes to the rest of the circuits. To demonstrate the impact on the layout, I will choose for the basement and outdoor a 3-phase plus neutral device. Now let's generate the layout. Here we go. This is generated based on the room table we defined previously. The advanced mode allows you as well to influence the position of the device already during the room definition. The devices are now arranged in exactly that way the table was filled out. But let's have a look on the result in case we mix device types. To unfreeze the room list, let's cut the layout and jump back to the room table. Here I'm going to change one MCB to an AFDD and will add one additional room with an RCBO. And now let's generate the layout with that changes. You see, although the device we changed was in the second position in the room list, the AFDD is now in another row. The reason for that is easily explained and based on the fact that if using an RCD plus MCBs, it does not make a lot of sense from a design point of view to put the AFDD in between of MCBs, especially when you like to use busbars. So the arrangement logic is first the RCD plus MCBs, then RCBOs, and finally AFDDs. Besides the fully generated layout, as well, the single line diagram gets generated, as you can see here. Another great extension is the function to add columns, in terms you like to insert anything in the middle of the wiring diagram. For example, let's add any installation relay. This relay is now placed here in the layout and at the end of the single line diagram. But we like to connect this device to the foreseen MCB. Let's imagine we like to move this relay after that MCB. We just need to add the number of the column next to the device we like to add something and hit the plus button. Now we got this empty column we can use to place the relay in. Finally, as known here in the configuration details, you can modify the circuit names if needed. Checking temperature calculation and its codes in standard conformity. And hit the OK button to move it into the project map, where you can apply changes whenever you want by reopening the configuration with the configuration ID as explained in tip number 1.